Hi guys, my name is Kiera, but here on this channel I go by Hobokiki, and today we are in my Hobonichi cousin, my baby, my pride and joy, and we're just going to go ahead and flip it to the week that we'll be planning in. This is last week, or I guess technically still this week. This is how it's looking so far. I do like it a lot better now that I have filled it in. If you watched the video that I did making this, I didn't really like it, but I do like it better now. But we're moving on to bigger and better. This is October 21st through the 27th, and we'll be using these stickers from the Giving Girl. Let me get myself together. This was from a grab bag. It's from a very old kit called Raven Rose. I'm bringing in this That's So Raven 2 by Caitlin Plans and this washi strip that is also from the Giving Girl, as well as this tailor-made creative like alcohol ink splotches and this weekend banner from a watercolor sticker plans, this random washi, just a hodgepodge of things. You guys know how I like to do it. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Each month I decorate my Hobonichi cousin based off of whoa, where are the words? Come here, words. Based off a theme, and this month's theme is Pinktober. I know it's getting closer to Halloween, so I did want to bring a little bit of the spooky vibes. So we got like this whole raven thing, which, birds, especially blackbirds, all huddled together, they can give you some creepy vibes, can't they? This spread all together is giving me Nevermore, the Raven from Edgar Allan Poe's poems. Yeah, this is what it's giving me, and I am here for it. Right now, I am just going to stick down the date covers. This is like the lazy girl method when you're using date covers that are not for the Hobonichi cousin. I basically just stack them on top of each other, and then I only cut off the ends that are going out of its designated column at the end. So typically that's just Monday and Thursday that I need to cut instead of cutting them all and like measuring them all. Nah, I don't feel like doing all of that. So this is how I kind of like work my way around that. Right now, I am going to put some washi down because it is giving me that Edgar Allan Poe kind of vibe. I do want to have like this script washi down as if it's someone writing in their journal, writing a poem, and I love how that looks. I am going to place one of these birds here in the corner, and I think I am going to go with the one that's perched on a little branch here. And then I did just want to cut this washi, but in a way that it looked jagged, not too neat. It is a very, like, I don't know what kind of sticker paper this is, to be honest. It's nice, it's buttery. I think it's like so buttery that it was hard for me to rip. So I did have to like cut a little snip first and then rip it. And then even the rip was still pretty clean for a rip. But it's okay. It still gave the vibe that I'm looking for. So I am going to put like a hodgepodge of washi down. Did you guys know that I just really like saying hodgepodge? I'm going to say it whenever I have the capability to. But yeah, I am putting that down, and then I am putting down like this ink swatch just to put some color in this corner here because everything is looking quite monotone. I guess it's technically called the watercolor splashes. If you wanted to take a gander and go find those, it is more so on the watercolor side. So I do see why TaylorMade Creative called it that, but I'm so used to calling it ink splotches. So that's what it reminds me of. It gives me that same vibe. Just in case you were wondering, just had to correct myself there, here, there. What? If you're new here, hi, how are you? We do these voiceovers at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So sometimes you can really hear the sleep deprivation. Deprivation? I think that's what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But you can hear that creeping in. This is looking real clean, real good so far. But I do want to add some basically overlays for dates. This is from Rose Colored Daze. I did just have this laying on this sheet for I don't know how long. So I said, oh, let me go ahead and use these before I forget to use them. And then, I accidentally throw away this, fully used sticker sheet. So I am just taking some dates here that match up to the dates for this week. And I am getting them where they need to be. Next, I did notice these headers here at the bottom of this page that are kind of like stacked on top of each other to resemble like forest trees. I think that looks really cool, but I know I'm not going to stack them on top of each other vertically. So instead, I decided to do my little washi thing where I take a bunch of headers and lay them next to each other horizontally and basically make my own washi. So now I have this nice dark washi here at the top of the page, giving me that raven color, and I actually really like it. I think that kind of helps fill out like an awkward space that I had there. So I am happy that I did that. I am just going to take a few boxes here, not too many, just a couple of them. I know I kind of want this checklist, and then I do want some boxes at the top of Wednesday and Thursday to mark my training dates, the very important training. They're saying, oh, if you miss this training, you can't work. Make my day. I'm just messing around. I'm not gonna miss it, but yeah, I am just marking that to ensure that I don't miss it. The training hours do change from my regular shift as well, so I am just ensuring that I write that down so I don't mess anything up here. And then I did put a checklist box down on Thursday. It's not for Thursday. It's just a general little checklist there. I'll be using it to try to mark my Instagram post, but we'll see. Now I just did a drawing here, and as you can see, yeah, the bird's pretty creepy. If you don't know what this bird is referencing to, this is referencing another raven. No, no, not that so raven. It's the future. I can see it. Not that one. This one is specifically from Teen Titans, not to be confused from the horrendous show Teen Titans Go. I don't know who thought that was, the thing to do, but like they destroyed such a beautiful story. This is why I don't do remakes. I can't. But if you know anything from the original Teen Titans cartoon series, man, Raven's backstory was, a tad bit dark as as most superhero stories are, but she's so, she's cool. So I just wanted to pay a little reference from her by drawing one of her little creepy crows. I want to call it a crow. I really just wanted some alliteration there, so that's why I did the creepy crow, but it's a raven. So yeah, I really wanted to pay homage to her because I did really enjoy her character. And it's a raven and I'm making a raven spread. Why not? And it's around Halloween time, so we can make it a little bit creepy with the double eyes. Once I get that down, I do add some decoration next to it just to kind of incorporate it into the spread more since it's my own drawing. And then boom, I really do like how that looks. And I am going to take a sticker that I had here. I know you guys can barely see it, but it is basically a picture of a bunch of crows going away. And I'm going to zoom up so you can see it, but it's just them flying around. I'll add that to the top of my spread here. I know for y'all it just looks like a bunch of polka dots, but for me it's actually pretty cool. Like I can see that it's birds flying away, so it really works with this theme. If you're wondering why in the world, um, did we skip so much, you guys didn't get to see me write everything. I did have that recorded, but guess what? I was blurry the whole time. Need evidence? I got you, bro. You would think that I would know to check the freaking camera to make sure that one, I'm in frame, and two, that I am ensuring that the video is not blurry. But nope, past Kier was being a dunce. It's okay. We still love her though. But yeah, so that's why you guys did not get to see the writing. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. But now I am working in the daily section because I do like to add my the same stickers that I use in the weekly section in my daily section. You know, I love how that flow looks, and also it allows me to know exactly which week I'm in when I'm in my daily section. So I'll be using the exact same supplies here, starting strong with the washi. And then I did decide that I really love this flying raven, so I am going to cut it in half so I can get it on both of the pages here, just because it is pretty large. You know, like it's not the largest sticker I've ever used, but it is pretty large, so I can manage to get it on both pages. And since there's not really enough birds to go around here, I do want to do little things like this to ensure I am getting that bird motif spread all over the place here. So I do like how that look, you know. I got to give myself pats on the back for that. While I am just laying stickers down here because I don't really think too hardly in my daily pages, I kind of just make sure I'm getting the same stickers down and giving myself enough space to write. That's typically it. But while I'm doing that here, can we double back to the Teen Titans? Because I'm not done roasting Teen Titans Go. Like, I'm sorry. Who who thought of that atrocity? Like, you took such a serious kids cartoon, and yes, it Teen Titans, the regular Teen Titans, it took itself seriously, and I do applaud it for that because it was beautifully written. It had a lot of like serious tones that some cartoons don't want to touch, especially ones made for kids. So I I loved it growing up, but then you took it and you made that atrocity, Teen Titans Go, which it's essentially just like a spoof on the original Teen Titans, which I could get behind, but it's like so goofy, and not like the good goofy either, but like just just doing the most kind of goofy. And I don't know, I guess the words that the kids are using nowadays is it's brain rot. I really feel like that's what it is, and that's coming from a kid who grew up in the generation of SpongeBob, okay? And SpongeBob, old first of all, old SpongeBob was, you know, it was my jam. I'm not gonna lie. I love old SpongeBob, and I actually still learn things from the old SpongeBob. I can't testify for this new SpongeBob. Don't watch it. Don't care to watch it. I think I watched one new episode of SpongeBob, and I was like, "What is this crap?" And I had to turn it off. But the older SpongeBob, that was the good stuff. That was actually when I actually first learned what or I first heard the word debauchery, and then I actually learned what it is. So don't tell me it never taught me something, because it did. But yeah, I'm coming from the generation of SpongeBob, but when I watch freaking Teen Titans Go, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's so many butt jokes. It's just like, what is this? I can't. I'm sorry. I had to get that off my chest. Just a quick rant, because the original Teen Titans was so good, and they want to call Teen Titans Go like a spoof, but it's not even a spoof like in a good way. It's just like a mockery of something so beautiful. Sorry, I take my cartoons a little too seriously. let me be done with this conversation. But that's just how I felt. I had to get it off my chest. Back to the daily pages setup. So as you can see, I kind of ran out of washi strips, at least the ones that came with the kit. So I am trying to use some of the boxes here to add some color, but you are going to see me make a big oopsie. And it is what it is, especially in the Hobonichi cousin.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So as you can see, I try to get the Raven sticker down a little bit nicer because it was like buckling in a bad way. And when I, tried to pull it up, I tore the Hobonichi cousin pages, and it just is what it is because if you don't have a Hobonichi cousin, just know it's made from Tomoe River paper. And that paper is kind of fickle. You gotta treat her like a princess, okay? You can't roughhouse this paper. It ain't going. You gotta be gentle with it. So, I was not gentle, but as you can see, I kind of just did some sticker surgery. I used some clear stickers and placed them down strategically to where it was holding up the ripped piece of paper. Or I guess holding down the ripped piece of paper. So, to the naked eye, you don't even know that it was there. At least that's what I tell myself. So it looks okay. It's passable. That's sometimes what I like to do. Or you could use a glue stick. Either way would have worked. Or you could have put like a solid paper sticker on it, and that would have worked too. I wanted another freaking Raven sticker, so I grabbed this one from East Star Case's brown note sticker book, and it got a little top hat on it. Who does this guy think he is? He fancy, huh? I was getting ready to make the same mistake again, if you want me to be honest, because I didn't like that the flowers from this crow were very orange, and yet we're doing like a pink theme. So I tried to put pink on top of it with that watercolor splash sticker from TaylorMade Creative, but that wasn't working. So I just decided to let this page be orange, and then I know I'm going to bring in more pink elements to hopefully make it a little bit more cohesive with the other spreads. But I'm fine with it because I really just wanted another Raven sticker. So he made his way here, and he's fancy, so he's here to stay. Moving forward, you'll see me place down these bow stickers as well as checklist, or not checklist, a polka dot sticker. That's what I'm gonna call it, child. So you'll see me place those down, and that is essentially where I'm going to write my journaling prompt for these days. I'll write down the question for the prompt, and then I will write down the answer to that prompt every day. I like doing that. I like having a new topic that I didn't think of to write about because sometimes the prompts ask me very interesting things that I would have never thought to ask myself. And I do enjoy a little bit of self reflection every now and again. So I like to have these prompts here. But after I place these stickers down, that's essentially going to be it. I think I'm going to try to take the last of the black stickers because I really like them mixed with these pink stickers. I think I'll put one here, and then I'm going to kind of tear the other one in half and place that here just because there's not a lot going on, so I can add it on this spread. I'm going to add it on top of the washi here and get some layering going on. Love that look. And this one I'll turn vertically, and that one makes me happy. And now I think I can officially say that we're basically done here. Nope. I'm going to take the last few stickers I have. I'm cutting out the part that says "That's So Raven" because as you can see, I did sing a little intro, but I grew up with Raven Simone as well, so we're going to add that sticker here just to get it on. I love a good pun, and Caitlin plans she gonna bring you the puns, okay? So I definitely wanted to add that, and now we can do the final flip through. I know you guys been waiting on it. Sorry I kept you waiting. You want to know the crazy thing is, though, bro? We're still not done. So I just really want to bring in some more of that pink color here because of the orange. So I am just going to take off like the scallop part of these label boxes, cut those off, and I am going to add those horizontally on top of the washi. That's going to bring in some more of these colors. And I do like how it looks at the end. My pen was being a goofball, but that's okay. It still scored the paper enough so I could see where I needed to cut. But the crazy thing is, I don't know, I guess I didn't measure correctly, which I know I really didn't do any measuring. So, of course, I didn't measure correctly. But each of the scallops that I cut all have like their own heights, and it is what it is. I don't need it to be perfect. I really am just bringing some color in. That's the only reason why I did this, because I felt like I wanted some more of that color in because the orange is just so prominent here. But I do think adding the scallops on top of the washi does help just a smidgen. I am now basically done after I put these down, and then I'll add the last remaining little polka dots right next to them because it's just a tiny space left, and then I'll be done, and then I'll do my final flip through, which you guys are getting ready to see now. I don't know why I felt like I had to do that, but I did, and so I completed it. But now I can honestly say that this is the end of the video. I am so thankful that you decided to sit here and watch it, bro. If you like the video, feel free to like the video. If you dislike the video, feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. We keep it real on this channel. I hope you stay safe and stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.